Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Close to My Heart workshop collection kit using the collection Timber from the new catalog. There is just a view of the catalog pages. This is the workshop instructions, and I'm just kind of flipping through real quick. I have went ahead and pre-cut everything. This one did not take me long to do. This is Project 1, Page 2. It is a double page layout, and I am leaving it together as a double page layout because it flows nicely. And if it was separated in albums, it just wouldn't look completed. I, however, do not have pictures to go with this wonderful collection. I'm still looking, and it called for, I believe, 5 pictures for both page 1 and page 2, and I just don't have them printed. So I use the photo placement templates that come in the kit that Close to My Heart is so wonderful enough to send. I'm going to take that cardstock there is called Fern. It is a Close to My Heart. I went ahead and it's 12 by 12. I cut down that pattern paper as they said in the instructions to 9 by 9, and it goes all the way to the bottom and to the left beautifully. This little zip strip is also from the pattern paper collection, and that just lines up right there with the plaid paper. However, apparently my trimmer was a tad off, so you can see I am pointing at that right now. I am literally a smidge over, and it bothered me. So what I did was I just took my X-Acto knife, and I did not press hard. I pressed very lightly and was able to cut off the pattern paper without scarring the cardstock or anything underneath it. Dangerous move there. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that's firmly stuck down, apparently very firmly. I think I was reading the instructions while I was doing that as well, guys. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is grab one of these circle die cuts that comes from the collection kit as well. It says to tuck it under, but I like to save all the embellishments, so I went ahead and cut it so I can use it later on, because I did buy the paper packs and the sticker sheets, which do not come with these die cuts, so I can use that when I'm making layouts on my own and not using the workshop kit. Now these are little black pockets. I do not make you watch me do all this. Basically, I'm grabbing my bone folder right now, and you just fold in on the already scored lines on 2 sides and the bottom. Then I take my bone folder and I go ahead and just give her a good rub over a couple times just to go ahead and make sure that it is firmly stuck down. I'm going to play with it to see if I want the bottom flap underneath or on top. I decide on top is the best bet. Now these are very thin strips of paper there. Oh, I also moved my other cardstock because I do not have a Teflon bone folder. I just have a generic bone folder, and it will mark your paper, which is why I'm doing it on the reverse side that you will not be able to see. However, you really won't be able to see because it gets covered up as well. I'm getting my red line tape there, which, by the way, was some really sticky tape because it is stuck to I'm having like trouble getting it off of there. So that is extremely sticky. I'm going to try to use that, and then I realize, well, that's going to be too big, so that's not going to work. I'm going to attempt it again. My ATG is too wide, so I do have on where I just set that red line tape, I have a glass top on my desk as a shelf, and I have a whole bunch of random adhesive that I have recently found, just I guess partially used packs and stuff. And there are some strips of adhesive in there that are the perfect width for this right there. So I'm going to pull off the first one, and it's going to roll up and do all kinds of weird stuff. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. This stuff is sticky, but not real sticky. I would recommend using liquid adhesive if you are going to go ahead and try this, because I end up just going ahead and cutting those strips into the sizes that are more manageable, because I'm going to try again. I'm like, oh, I'm going to try this side, and I'm like, you know what? Just cut that off. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and get all 3 sides with the adhesive on it. I'm going to peel off the release tape. I'm going to get that all stuck down, and I make sure that I cover the corners so that they are firmly in place and they will not come, because there's going to be tags that slide in behind the pictures, which is kind of a cute idea if you think about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this first one done. I make you watch this, and I am really sorry. If you would like to pick up this collection or anything else from Close to My Heart, I'll go ahead and leave a link to my website down below. You do not have to. I just always offer that on my Close to My Heart videos. My channel has Close to My Heart videos. I believe we do. I say we. It's me. The Close to My Heart videos are posted every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I have recently given myself a schedule so that I could be a little bit more reliable and dependable. As you can see, I have now got that all down, and I'm just trying to kind of lay those are going to be the photo mats for the photos. I'm going to get my T-square ruler, and I'm going to line this pocket up. And I'm going to get that one situated. Now I have to get some foam dots and foam adhesive, and I'm going to stick on that card. I'm not going to make you watch me do that because that did take the longest, was to put all the foam dots on there and take it off. I only make you watch me put a couple on, and then we flip and it's all done. Mondays, I was telling you about my schedule. Mondays I post masculine boy videos because I have a son, and those I find are the hardest for me to do. Wednesdays I do a homemade stash collection kit, and I post several videos just to see how many I can get done in the month of July. Fridays, it's toss-up. I really can't tell you what I'm going to post. And Saturdays, I have a series that I have just started and actually made up. I'm sure there's more of them out there, but I take one sketch and one collection, brand new collection. I use that all month long for every Saturday. So there could be 4, there could be 5. And I show the variety and how you could get more from your collections and your sketches. All right, so I went ahead and got that all adhered down. Those are my photo placement mats. So when I do have pictures to go with this, I will just pop them right on top of those. They are 4x6s. In the instructions, that's just how that goes in there, that little cute little tag. I had some twine sitting on my desk. It is just random, cheap old Michael's twine. And I don't like the naked tags. I thought it didn't look right. So I'm going to go ahead and just run some black and white twine through these tag holes. I chose black and white because they're the black in the little envelope pocket, and the little reinforcer hole is black and white plaid. Now, because this is going to be moved in and out, I'm going to ever so lightly take my liquid adhesive and just run a little line, and I'm going to pull it tight and close it in just so that doesn't unravel over time. And I'm going to do that to both of them. I do apologize if you can hear my air conditioner in the background. It has been feeling like it's 100 degrees outside lately, so been keeping the air on quite frequently. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. That cute little bear die cut, it's chipboard, but it looks like cardboard. I mean, not like cheap cardboard, but that's like the texture and the feel of it reminds me of cardboard. That is also a part of the die cut set that comes in the chipboard set. And since all that stuff is popped up on foam tape, I'm going to go ahead and put just 2, I almost messed up and put it on the bottom there. Or yeah, on the top. I'm going to just put those 2 on there, and that is the only thing that I'm going to use to adhere this down, because obviously I'm going to add a picture in there. So I'll be able to just slide the picture right underneath. I'm going to get that down. I'm going to give it a nice little push. And I'm going to throw away all the foam adhesive. Now I'm going to stick this in there. I don't have journaling or anything to add to it because I don't have pictures yet. This little bear, I'm going to pull the tag back out, and I'm going to use my ATG gun to just adhere the cute little bear down. And I look to make sure I have the placement right. My head is really in this video. I am so apologetic in my robe. I was cold. I am going to take these trees that also come in the die cut package. I'm going to pop this one right here up on some foam tape. This next one I'm grabbing now, he is just going to go flat to the paper, and I'm going to get him right up behind the bear just a little bit. The ATG that I use, the refill, is, I get it off Amazon, and it is removable up to a certain point. After about a day or so, maybe even like, a couple hours, this sucker is firmly attached to the paper. So I'm going to use that one right there. Put my little tree on there with foam tape. I was looking to see if I had a Wink Stella pin sitting out. I do not. They are in all my other kits for the month. That one was a black shimmer pin from Close to My Heart. Not going to be using that as well. I lost my train of thought because my son came in. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess twine that I have there. And just get those right in the pockets where they belong. I am going to take my liquid adhesive. There are 3 chipboard stars. The layout only calls for 2, but I had an extra one, so I'm not sure where I missed that at. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on this as well. And there is nothing that I can remember that I do to this. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the layout. Click that subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.